Above water, there's nothing left of the seawall anymore. And as she disappeared under the waves, she took with her the last hopes of finding anyone left alive. The horror of the last few hours aboard the ship are only now beginning to emerge. The survivors who made it off the ferry in time, feeling able to tell their remarkable tales.
The
ship suddenly tipped to one side. They said that the ship will not sink. But because it was my first time experiencing such an incident, I felt very scared and anxious. So I told the passengers around me to wear life vests. Being a father to a boy myself, I can imagine what the parents are experiencing.
The strong tides, poor visibility and bad weather have all conspired against the rescue effort. Diving attempts repeatedly launched and aborted.
15시 26분경
2 divers entered the water and opened the door of the cargo compartment and made their way in, but they couldn't go any further due to obstacles and didn't find any survivors.
There is a growing belief here that this accident was turned into a tragedy, and the man being blamed is the ship's captain. Lee Joon-Seok is being questioned by investigators. They know now that he wasn't at the helm of the ship when it began to list. A transcript of the Mayday call between ship to shore has been released, throwing more light on the events before the rescue.
Please notify the Coast Guard. Our ship is in danger. It's listing right now. The ship has listed a lot. Can't move. Please come quickly. Currently, the body of the ship has listed to the left. The containers have listed as well.
Okay. Any damage of the human life?
It's impossible to check right now. The body of the ship is tilted and it's impossible to move.
Yes, okay. Please wear life jackets and prepare, as the people might have to abandon ship.
It's hard for people to move.
It's believed the captain delayed evacuation for up to half an hour after this call, possibly condemning hundreds on board to a certain death. This is the body of 17-year-old student Lee Da-woon, one of the many teenagers on board excited to be going on a school field trip with his classmates. One of Lee's teachers, Choi Hae-jung, also drowned in the tragedy. Danwon School, where Lee studied and Choi taught, continues to suffer. Many of the school children on board the Seawall came from here. Today, its vice principal, Min-koo Kang, who was rescued from the ship, committed suicide by hanging himself from a tree. He had blamed himself for surviving, and so many of his pupils were killed. Giant floating cranes are on site. The salvage operation is ready to start, because there's little chance of finding any survivors. The best that can be hoped for now is that the bodies of their loved ones can be recovered and returned to their devastated families. Ashish Joshi, Sky News.